In December 1862, the Civil War was entering its second year. Tens of thousands were dead. Neither side held an advantage. The North and South were locked in a titanic and bloody struggle for the soul of the nation. On December 13, 1862, General Ambrose Burnside, the new Union commander who replaced George McClellan after Antietam, staged an assault on the city of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Fredericksburg was an important transportation hub for the Confederate Army. To repel the oncoming Union attack, General Robert E. Lee devised a plan to fortify the heights outside the city and heavily entrench his men and artillery. After shelling the city of Fredericksburg, Union forces crossed the Rappahannock River and seized control of the city. Burnside, eager to prove himself and crush Lee's army, foolishly decided to launch a direct assault on the Confederate positions on the outskirts of the city. Burnside ordered his troops to march on the entrenched Confederate positions along the hills south of the city, known as Marye's Heights. Confederate artillery shelled the advancing troops, and rebel infantry mowed down the advancing Yankees with rifle fire from behind stone walls. As the Union Army attacked, wave after wave of Union soldiers fell dead as the Confederates fired from their entrenched positions. 14 different charges were repelled before Burnside was convinced to abandon his plans and retreat across the Rappahannock River. After the slaughter, Burnside's forces were decimated, and he ordered a humiliating and painful retreat. In all, over 172,000 men fought at the Battle of Fredericksburg. Union troops, under the command of General Ambrose Burnside, suffered over 12,000 casualties, while Confederate troops, under the command of General Robert E. Lee, suffered 6,000 casualties. So why did this battle matter? The Union defeat at Fredericksburg devastated General Ambrose Burnside, who resigned his commission. Ambrose Burnside's tenure as commander of the Army of the Potomac did not last long. When George McClellan refused to pursue Lee's army and destroy it after the victory at Antietam, Lincoln relieved McClellan and placed Burnside at the head of the Union Army. Burnside's ambition to prove himself more aggressive than McClellan drove him to order the suicidal assault on Confederate positions at Fredericksburg. Devastated by the loss, Burnside resigned and was replaced by General Joseph Hooker. The awful Union defeat at Fredericksburg decimated the morale of the Union Army. Once again, a Union force with superior numbers and superior firepower had been defeated by a Confederate force with fewer men. The Union Army suffered another defeat because of the foolishness or incompetence of its generals. Union soldiers retreated from Fredericksburg without any gains, having suffered terrible losses. One Union soldier wrote, "The slaughter terrible, the result disastrous. Until we have good generals, it is useless to fight battles." By the end of 1862, Union soldiers were losing faith in their military commanders.